Hello there, how's everybody today? You doing well? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright. Oh, it's night time already. Toby Blowster, hello there, the only person to say hello in chat yet. Hello. Hello, hello. Hiya Marshall, how you doing? Alright, let's get rid of this night time before we have mobs crawling all over us and all up our bums. Right, what can we do while we wait to make sure people turn up? I know, let's go harvest some wood. Always need more wood. Good morning there, Anthony. How you doing? Boop! Excuse me, pretty sure I said boop. So I'm actually feeling a little bit sick today. Not with the... Well, I don't think it's got anything to do with the cold I've been suffering this week. I just feel a little bit... Ugh. A little bit... Ugh. So, we're going to do our best today. But if I have to call the stream a bit shorter than usual, just be prepared. That may happen. Why am I all stinky? Oh, of course I've got the haste from the beacon over there. Never mind. I know. That guy, hello there. Also, actually, you know what? You know what it might be? You know what it might be making me feel a bit funny? My new glasses. Thank you very much, JYT Games, for the bits. Yeah, I got my new glasses. Those of you who were here in the stream like a couple of days ago saw me get the cheapo pair of glasses that I ordered from Zenny Optical or whatever. But these are the proper glasses from the proper proper optometrist. These are the expensive glasses. And the prescription on these is ever so slightly different to the ones I got on the cheaper ones, because the optometrist put a little bit of extra magnification on these. Because I told her I sit in front of a screen a lot, and I work with, high-res screens, 4K screens. She goes, oh, well, we'll put just a little minor bit of magnification on them there for you. Just to help things pop on the screen a little bit for you. That's just sure, why not? So it may be my eyes adjusting to that. I know when I wore them home yesterday, when I went to go pick them up, I wore them home. It did feel very weird because of the magnification. I felt... You look down at my feet and the ground are closer than they should be because of the way the glasses are working. It was very disorientating, and I might be still adjusting to that, so it's making me feel a bit queasy. Or I just might be genuinely still quite sick. So yeah, playing a first-person perspective game might not be the smartest idea in the world when it comes to feeling a bit queasy and my eyes adjusting to new glasses or something. I don't know, but we'll give it a go. See how we go. It is Minecraft Sunday, and that's what we do here. Hello there, Jason. Oh, bloody hell! Jason? You nearly cost me my life. It was your fault. James Guy, thank you for the bits as well. Just got the nose to do anything. Nah, we literally just started. I've just been waffling. Haven't even chopped down a batch of trees yet. This is what we're doing while we're waiting for people to make sure they get their alerts and get to a screen and get comfortable and load up. For those of you who do have trouble getting the alerts or notices and emails and stuff, we do have a Discord now. Where's my button for it? There it is. So I'll be posting to the Discord as well when we go live. So that's another avenue of alert. I think you can set Discord to give you a push alert or whatever when someone posts to a specific channel, right? Or actually, no. What I might have to do is at everyone, because that'll do the manual ping, won't it? I'm still learning how to do more than just type in the text box on Discord. I guess I could probably try doing that now. Let's go over to the disco. Or do I need to at everyone for this to ping an alert for you? Question mark. No point posting that there because no one can reply on that channel, but whatever. Hello there, Mix. How you doing? Glass look fine, both cheap and expensive. Yeah, I mean these are way more comfortable than the cheapo ones. Like the cheaper ones, the arms, the temples, what they call the temple, they start curving before they quite get to my ears, and the temples are quite they're a little bit thicker, the arms on that, so it sort of irritates my ear a bit if I wear headphones or I wear them for a long time and things like that. These are super light frames. I barely notice I'm wearing them. And they're incredibly comfortable, and I quite like that. I think they look quite nice as well. And I did look on Zenny Optical this morning. Now that I've got these in my hand, I can do the side-by-side comparison. There's a set of frames on Zenny Optical that do look a lot like these frames. These frames are like $650 fucking dollars worth of fashion designer fucking not sunglass, fashion spectacle things. Obnoxiously priced. Hopefully they last though, which is why I bothered to invest in them at all. But yeah, there's a cheapo frame that looks very, very similar to these, so I might order that because that's like $30 worth or something, and do a direct comparison between the expensive ones and the super cheap ones, and just see how badly I got ripped off by buying quote-unquote designer frames from a optometrist. But you know, when it comes to eye health, maybe cheaping out's not the best way to go. I'll get the cheap ones from my backups, or order a cheap set with tinted lenses for when I need to go outside and things like that for extended periods, or clip-ons, or you know, whatever. Hey fish, how you doing? So it's your question. Yes, you do need. I thought so. Yeah, I saw someone else doing that, and someone else is in their own Discord. And I went, oh, actually, I think I probably need to do that to make sure I get alerts. That people get alerts. So yeah, I have to try and remember to do that. My late father favoured the frames he got in the Marines, and almost everything looks good compared to the government issue birth control glasses. Actually, they're quite fashionable these days, aren't they? Those thick-rimmed, standard plastic frame black glasses. They've gone from being the government issued dork glasses to being the hipster glasses, haven't they? Except for the fact that the army probably uses the cheapest optics possible, so the frames, the actual lenses are quite thick. Whereas modern lens technology can get quite strong prescriptions and even quite thin glass. Sorry, just reading backwards through chat. I missed a few. Bunty, have you noticed? I have noticed a glitch in my Switch microfield. My villages will lock up and I'll have to exit out and load back in for them to breed. I may have come across that myself. I did have some issues with villagers. So yeah, can't confirm, but suspect. One shy. Finished just remember to. Yeah, I watched it all in one go last night. Good show. Not Futurama good, but good. I am very, very, very angry at the way they ended that so-called season. They resolved almost nothing that they spent 10 episodes setting up, and then left on a massive cliffhanger. Such a dick move to do on a show that people shotgun on Netflix. It's kind of the whole point of Netflix. You can binge watch shows and get an entire experience all at once and not have to wait week to week. The reason cliffhangers exist is so people come back week after week when you're, doing it on the traditional TV to make sure your ratings are stable. You don't need to do that when you're on Netflix and you've got the whole season up at once. It's a shit thing to do, and it really pissed me off. And it really left a sour taste in my mouth as far as the entire show goes, really. But yeah, aside from that, pretty good show. There was some genuinely good laughs in it, but again, not really as strong as Futurama either in the writing or the jokes or the characters. I don't know how much rewatchability Disenchanted will have because of the structure of the show. But yeah, worth watching, but maybe wait till season 2 comes along, so you're not left with that fucking cliffhanger. Although they'll probably do it again in season 2, won't they? Sods. Alright, that'll do. Free glasses provided by the lowest bidder. Have a badge you think there would be. They're likely going to be worse. Right, yeah, because government contracts, yeah. Yeah, Elfo rocks. I do like Elfo. Lucy's damn good. I think Lucy might be my favourite character, but Elfo's pretty fun. As far as disenchantment characters go. Come back. Come back. Baby, come back! Okay. I think most of the people who are going to shop in the first half an hour are already here. Let's start rolling. How many seasons of Star Trek Next Gen SG-1 with cliffhangers? Well, I mean, like I said, network TV is a different thing. The idea is to keep people coming back so your ratings are stable across the entire season run. You don't need to do that with binge watch shows, because you can watch the next episode immediately and just watch the whole thing at once, and that's what most people tend to do with those shows, at least over a session or two. But it annoyed me then as well. Cliffhangers always suck, but there's no need at all to do it on a Netflix show when you put the entire season up at once. You should have a complete, self-contained, satisfying story. And Disenchantment was not a satisfying story because you don't get the full story. I mean, look at BoJack Horseman is a really good example. BoJack Horseman flows from season to season. They end most seasons with a little bit of a tease or a, hey, why don't you come back and find out what happens next kind of thing, but it's not a true cliffhanger. And each season of BoJack Horseman is a self-contained arc that is extremely satisfying to watch end to end. Trying to be vague, but to resurrect that certain character, wouldn't they just have to go back to the village and ask nicely for a drop of more blood? Ooh, yeah, be careful about spoilers. But the thing is, in a show like Disenchanted that has legitimate magic in it, it doesn't really matter. If someone dies, there's always a way to resurrect them. You can just go, hey, magic! So it's kind of meaningless anyway. I have won contracts because my comp had bad reps. Hey? How many seasons? Oh, right, I read that already. Right. So, as you can see, we're still running the DB Crafts, whatever it is, texture pack thing. I forget the name of it already. But I have reset the textures and sounds for the villagers and the golems. But as you might have just caught a little glimpse of there, I forgot about something. The DB Craft texture pack made the villagers. They changed the geometry of the villagers slightly, so they could look like Jawas properly. And part of that change to the geometry was removing their noses. And as you can see, even the Iron Golem doesn't have a nose anymore. And let me take you to the villagers now and see what happened to them when I restored the Fateful 32 texture pack for the villagers. They look kind of funny. We should extend this path back out here as well now that we have a reason to go past it. I love that turtle face. I changed the door too, so I could just have a button sitting there. Oops, a daisy. Yeah, the texture pack I'm overlaying on top. I remember the textures, I forgot the geometry. But I kind of like it. It's been so long since I saw Iron Gunner's Rock, I didn't even notice. Yeah, we've got some these white coats. They're actually lab coats. These are the cosmetic surgeons. It's like Korea. It's suddenly become quite trendy for everyone to get plastic surgery. Don't know how many girls in Korea, in South Korea, don't have plastic surgery these days, but that was weird. I'm not supposed to do that. Yeah, so since we last streamed, I fixed up my villager test room here. I still have to do this wall, I think. I don't know. Undecided. Might leave that raw. But yeah, I've set up a little station here so we can send for a cart, pull the villagers in. We built most of this in the last stream you saw. I just refined it. And they sit here while we check them out. And if we need to kill them, we hit this lever. I might change this. I don't know yet. The killing mechanism. It works for now, though. We hit this lever. The block comes down and suffocates him to death. If we want him, we hit this lever, and a piston comes out from behind the minecart and pushes it onto this track, which then will then eject it into the main room where we can shuffle him away. They do look like Muppets. They look like Muppets because there's a few Muppet gags where they. Oh geez, what's with all these carts? What's going on? There's a few gags in the Muppets and Sesame Street where they pull the noses off the Muppet. I think Bert and Ernie did it classically. It's always been one of my favourite skits. Alright, so I still have some refining to do here, apparently. Oh, I know what I did wrong. There's a gap where the little kids can probably get through before they grow up, and then they grow up on the other side. Doesn't matter. They all want to go that way anyway, so I guess they'll stay put. Lucy was the best character. His voice acting was really good. It was. It really was, yeah. He definitely had all the best lines as well, yeah. Alright, so let's check this guy out. What is he, cartographer? I think we already have a cartographer. There's no reason we need two cartographers. Yeah, 25. Yeah, it's a cheap. Yeah, this not only is this guy a cartographer, but he's a more expensive cartographer. We get rid of him. I also like the way Lucy was animated. Kind of permanently 2D. Always side on. Alright, let's call for another villager. Hopefully this works. Press the button, red signal goes up. Along comes a track, or a cart. And there we go. That took a while. Okay, I'm getting a doubled signal somewhere. Or maybe there were still some carts stacked up where I couldn't see them. Oh well, I guess we do this the old-fashioned way. We'll do all three at once. It looked almost like a shadow at some points. I think that was the general sort of idea of the design. At least they lined up nicely. Oh my god, the kid. Look at the little ones. They actually look cute without their nose when they're little. Alright, butcher. Yeah, we definitely want a butcher. At some point we're going to use him. So... Wait, have we already got a butcher? Yeah, we already have a butcher. What are you? 10... No, you're a leather worker, so yeah, we definitely need a butcher. Yep. Nice glasses, thank you. I like them. I like them better than the old glasses that I had that have been broken for 600 days. I don't think my old glasses ever really suited me that well. Wrong shaped frame for my face, as I learned later. Apparently, if you've got an oval or round face like mine, square frames is the way to go. Right, zerp. And careful, careful, careful. Ah, there we go. Nailed it. I can't really suffocate you in the machine, and I can't do anything with you because you're too little, so we'll just put you there for now. 30... Ooh. That seems expensive. I'm going to try and push this guy back to the death machine. Alright, what about you? Butcher, 15, you're about the same. Let's see if we can get you back to the death machine as well later. Gonna try and avoid killing him in there because that affects the trades. No, 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 no. It really shits me how they just phase through you like that in this version of the game. In Java, they'd bounce back off you. Alright, so I guess one of the things we need in here is some sort of killing mechanism. So I can get rid of the ones that leak through that I don't need. I guess I could just do this. Bye, guy. Wait, how did I wind up with too few blocks? Seriously. How did I lose a block? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I see it. Would like to see you in the round glasses, just a comparison. There's probably a video or two on YouTube still with me in them. I did wear them in some videos. I do have the old ones here. They're taped together, so I don't know how good it's going to be for comparison's sake, but these were the old ones. So I mean, they don't look terrible on me. At least they didn't when they were not taped all together, but they always felt a bit small and narrow and yeah. I mean, they did the job. They corrected my vision. But as far as how they look goes, which is not terribly important to me because I don't really care that much about that stuff, but I do appreciate that these do look kind of nice. I think so anyway. That's all that matters. I don't care if you guys like them or not. Did they ever fix that LAN issue with the Switch? No, not yet. We're up to the third update since they broke that. We're up to 1.5.3 and they still haven't fixed it. I tested it last week. I don't think there's been an update this week. They don't look terrible. I think square glasses look better. Yeah, like I said, the round ones I never really loved how I looked in the round ones. But they did their job, so who cares? Right, what am I doing here? What I might do is make some sort of killamajig in this corner. That way we can, the villages that make it through here that we don't need, we can just pop them in here. Doesn't even need to be that sophisticated, does it? Just some sort of trapdoor, I guess. Yeah, just a trapdoor. I forget what we're going to use this chest for, but I guess it doesn't really need to be there. Yeah. Alright, let's go get... Ooh. How do I want to do this, really? Yeah, I guess we'll just get a trapdoor, punch a hole in the floor. Maybe two. Yeah, it'll be fine. I need to retexture Minecraft so that the noises are like 3 times as long as vanilla. What noises do you want to be longer? Seriously, question mark. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, seriously. I still haven't fixed it. I asked them on Twitter about it, and they completely ignored me. Utter silence. Ah, they're there. Quick question about the layout using. Is there a reason you decided to forego having chat visible in the full screen mode? My eyesight is bad enough for full screen. Oh, I can turn chat on. Sorry, I meant to. For the stuff that's going to be pre-recorded for YouTube, I guess we should do that. So give me 2 seconds here. Ah, there we go. Is that good? Actually, I think I might need to make that bigger. Your entire post didn't even fit on that one. So yeah, new stream layouts. I'm still kind of fiddling with it. Where am I? Where have I gone? Now that should be readable enough. I mean, the font size is exactly the same as it used to be, but the actual window itself is a little bit smaller than the old layout. But yeah, if you have any issues with it, let me know. I think I might make it a little bit longer. I might make it the same size as the webcam frame or something. That might be a sensible thing to do as far as readability goes for longer comments. Oh, okay, so we need to do that. Alright, so that should let me put the carts on top because they're flat, and we should be able to push them through. Actually, might see if we can get these both facing the same way. How about that? No? Oh, come on. What are you doing to me? There we go. How does that look from the outside? I don't think you'll notice it. There'll be a small gap there, but I don't think you'll notice it. We hardly ever look at it from this angle anyway. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what... Excuse me, I'm trying to do a thing. I guess we could try it with the one trapdoor. I don't know if the cart's going to fit through one though, that's why I put 2 there. New slobs is cool. How so? What's new about it? What have they changed? I guess we could always just put a second trapdoor there as well. Let's test it though. Wait, why are you in the air? Thank you for the follow, Foxy the Pirate Fairy. Yeah, it's not going to fall down there, is it? Damn it. Get out of the water, please. No? Okay. Fine. I'll go this way. Oh, God damn, it's not going to go down there either. Why? Why, Minecraft? Wait, where the fuck did he go? Did he make it? He did make it. Okay, so they can fall down there. Just a bit fiddly is all. That's alright. We're not going to need to do that too often. Just need a route to do it. So we can kill them passively. So the other villagers don't get angry at me and stop trading. Fine. The other alternative is I can put them on top of the trapdoors and then break the cart. They'll probably fall down of their own accord pretty easily. If I can't get the cart to fall down there first try. Yeah, it might be when I tried to come around the side, I reorientated the cart. Yeah, that's easy enough to do. Except if I break the cart, they don't sink, do they? It's alright. Sooner or later a zombie will get him. Don't remember calling for you. This system is definitely needs tweaking. 27 for a cartographer. No, thank you. No, thank you very much. Just die! Jesus, how much health do you have? Hello there, Skull Kid. How you doing? Oh, we still managed to get like 3. God damn it. How is that even happening? I don't understand. Whatever. Whatever. Nope, 4. What? How is a dispenser releasing 4? Convolution. Cleric 39? No, that's way too expensive. Alright, what have we done with here? The cartographer. 26. 25. Not good enough. Only the best remain alive in Blunty's world. That's annoying. Oh, weaponsmith. 23 coal. Might be worth keeping around. Might have a cool weapon trade. Save us some time on enchantments. Come on. Come on. You want to drown? You want to be eaten by fish zombies? Your only choice is to cooperate. Hi there, fun. How you doing? Ooh, 10 leather. 10 leather. Same beginning trades. Not good enough to keep you alive. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get out of there. Dolphin sees my sins. Cartographer. All these cartographers. I struggled so hard to find a cartographer that first time, and now all I'm getting in Whitecoats is cartographers. You never answered my question, by the way, Jamsky. What is it about the new slobs that makes it so cool, in your opinion? Actually, before I trigger that, double check all my wiring here. Might be getting doubled up signal somehow. So you... oh, that might be it. These will see... observers will see it activate, then deactivate again. So that should give you 2 signals, not fucking 3 or 4. But I also have these here to stop that happening. Whatever. Maybe a stone button would make that faster and therefore less likely to double. 1, 2... again, 3... just how? How am I getting 4 at a time from one button press? 2 I understand if it double pings for the observers, but how 4? How is 4 even a thing? 30. What's with all these expensive clerics? Weaponsmith, don't need you. Get in your hole. Corpse of Leverage Den. Yeah, might be worth trying a lever. Can't even tell which is which. You two separate, please. Thank you. Interesting. 37, 38. What's the best deal on that? I feel like 37 is still quite expensive. Stop looking at me like that, you noseless freak. I'll leave that guy there just in case 37 is actually a good deal. I don't think it is though. I seem to remember better deals than that being available. Hello? Am I out of villagers? I'm out of villagers. Oh, bollocks. I'd really love to know why you are leasing 3 at a time. There's no reason for it. It was just one long signal because I've got the delay there. Don't understand. Redstone. Alright, so I guess next on the list is the nano farm. Because we are going to need to feed these guys more carrots to breed up again, I think. If they're not breeding right now. Although it is nighttime, I don't think they do actually breed at night, do they? Oh, for fuck's sake! God, Bedrock, you're a living nightmare, you know that? Why are there 5 villagers in there? This thing's been running for weeks and weeks and weeks without doing that, and all of a sudden just, fuck you. God damn it. Well, that's interesting. I didn't even know Iron Golems went after Enderman. Huh. Alright, I'll fix it up later. Just checked fresh priest flesh trade is 36. Oh, so I was wrong. 36 is a decent. Bastards. Bastards. Minecraft was buggy, but you could almost predict the bugs. Now it's just inconsistent. Exactly. It's the inconsistency in Bedrock that drives me up the wall. Sometimes stuff will do work one way, and sometimes it won't. Sometimes it'll work for a while, and then it stops, and I don't know whether it's bugs or just really obscure mechanics that just don't seem to work the way you think they work, and it just drives me batty. I'm seriously considering just abandoning this world and going back to Java. I don't want to do it because I like the thought of the cross compatibility and playing on console, you know, Switch and everything. And right, so it doesn't look like we had any more iron golems trapped inside the villager box there, which is good. Managed to stop that at last. But yeah, so the catastrophic inconsistencies drive me crazy. New skin? Nah, same one I've always had. I mean, you know, technically it refreshes itself over the course of 7 years, but might have a little bit extra sun damage that I never used to have, but new texture pack, if that's what you're asking, yeah. Just trying it out. Still not sure whether I like it. Ooh. Seriously, I feel a bit weird. Oh, actually, come to think of it, let's take these back with us. And we'll actually restock the carts in the villager thing. Stack, please. Why would you stack? There. So, the new NVIDIA announcement. We have a countdown running at the moment. What happened to my slab? Endermans can't take slabs. What happened to my slab? Whatever. Also, what happened to my door? So, what the? What's going on? Wow, has had a bunch of interesting moments running through a dark, twisted forest and suddenly hear a little girl's voice singing. Jesus Christ. That does sound creepy. Fuck that particular pumpkin. I think I missed. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So. do have a little tutorial video up for the Nano Farm. I won't be able to watch it with the sound on, obviously, because it's a bit weird. But mainly, I think I know how to build it. I just need to refresh you on the number of bits we need. Let's show some rando building stuff. We need a sticky piston. I think we need... Wait, which one do I need to just put bone meal out? I always forget which is which. We need to dispense bone meal, don't we? We need more dispensers. I need a sticky piston. Oh right, yeah, I was just starting to talk about RTX announcement. Make me hold off from buying a new card. Yeah, as it should. So yeah, they've got a countdown running. It turns out that the time of the actual announcement and live stream of the announcement is like 2 AM on Tuesday morning Australian time. I was thinking about maybe doing a stream. I don't know whether I'm allowed to co-stream it, but I could stream myself reacting to it as it happens. You know, we could each have it up on our own screens and talk about it as it unfolds. I don't know whether I'll do that though, 2 AM. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't, I guess. Right, yeah, right. Bows, redstone, and the cobblestone. I don't think I have any bows at the Skelly farm because I'm not killing them manually. Which means we'll have to make our own. I think we only need 2 more, but we'll make a couple of spare anyway. Really? Really? I can't shift click that up there? Really? Okay, so we have our dispensers, we have our sticky piston, we need a bit of dirt. We need a hoe. What the fuck does a hoe look like in this texture pack? How is that a hoe? Right, sticky pistons, the building blocks, redstone, the hoe. We need a bucket of water. What else do we need? We need a laver. Here we go. So, now what we need is somewhere to build this. I guess the most sensible place would be next to or near the village trader center, because that's mainly what we're going to need this stuff for. So I guess we've got room here for it. But on the back of this thing makes some amount of sense. We've got the sugarcane there. Got the pumpkins down there. Yeah. Put it on the back of this. We'll center it over, I guess this bit. Looks vaguely central if we put it there. Right, so let me just roll the tutorial forward a bit, see what the first step is. Right, we have to dig down. How deep is it though? At least 2 or 3 out from the back. So I guess we'll do it. Might face it this way actually, might be easier. And we'll center it kind of here-ish. So we have to dig 3 down and pop a piston facing up. That's step 1 apparently. Step 2 is we have to go back and sleep. Okay, so now put that there. Apparently we need like a temporary block on top of it. We go behind it and dig down. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, it's a bit early to start a bedding pool, but hay isn't. No, it isn't hayfish. Any odds yet seeing who the next watch? Oh, right, it's Warcraft stuff. I have no horse in that race. Thank you for the follow there, Rosie. All right. Now on the back of that temporary block, we have to put an observer, apparently, which I didn't bring with me. Yeah, the nano farms in Bedrock have to work a bit differently than the nano farms I'm familiar with building. Because of the way crops and light levels and stuff work here, I have to actually piston the dirt to break the crop instead of waiting for light levels to do it. Which is super weird. Observer. On Switch here. This is the one we started on the Nintendo Switch. We're running it on Windows 10 at the moment because the Switch version still has a bug, which means we can't log into it from the LAN. So, well, I could run this world on the Switch. It means I'd have to play with the controller, and one of the best things about Better Together, Bedrock, whatever, is being able to log into it from my Windows machine while hosting the world on the Switch, so I could have it on my Switch when I want to go portable, but also when I stream I could use mouse and keyboard. But that's all broken at the moment, so I've moved the world over across to the Windows 10 machine by bouncing it through a realm. So yeah, there's that. Alright, so the observer goes there. We need a dot of redstone underneath that. And to make sure I don't accidentally break that from underneath, let's make sure we do that. Then we need another dot of redstone there. And what next? And some people do not think things through when they do tutorials, do they? There's no order of operations sensible stuff. So on the back of the observer we put another block. Okay. Like so. Wait a second. Ah, this is powder. Alright, let's turn all this powder into actual concrete. Otherwise it's just going to be ruined if I ever dig underneath this thing accidentally. Stupid new texture pack. Greetings from Poland. Hello there. Username from Australia. Picked up Dragon Quest Builders today. Looking forward to studying tomorrow. It's super fun. Were you here when we were streaming our playthrough of that? I think you were, weren't you? Dragon Quest Builders is super fun. Hope it gets a sequel. Or an expansion or DLC or something. I'd like an excuse to do more of that. So you're playing the demo but missed the full playthrough. Ah. Well, the full playthrough is up on the second YouTube channel, so you can always go rewatch it there as you go. As you go through your own playthrough. So you avoid sort of spoilers and stuff, I guess. If you're concerned about that. Not that it really matters that much for that game, but, you know, it does a little bit. There's some fun moments. Dragon Quest Builders 2 was already announced. Was it? Awesome. Seriously considering getting We Happy Few? I would hold off. From what I hear, it's a buggy catastrophe. In fact, Jim Sterling has an entire video devoted to just how badly broken it is. But he's not the only one I've heard it from. So yeah, interesting concepts, but I wouldn't give them money just yet. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Proper concrete. And splash of redstone on top of that, apparently. And on the back of that is where we whack our lever. At least for now. And what the? Why is that flashing? Because doy. Okay, so we need the wasser in there. Buggy as hell, but I've heard good things about the bugs. Really? I haven't. I feel like Alexis games often end up subpar result, usual trend. Well, I remember We Happy Few was in quote-unquote playable form when I was at E3 2 years ago. So it's just not, I mean, it really shouldn't be as buggy as it is by now, I feel like. Because I was at the E3 when it was announced and on the show floor as a playable thing. This is BD Craft. It's the highest resolution texture pack you can get on the standard marketplace. Currently have Okama HD, Dragon Quest Builders, and Hollow Knight. All good choices from what I hear about them. Or I've played myself. Okay, what's next? What's next is I say thank you to James for the bits. 21 of them. My last bits for a while, I'm afraid. No worries, thank you very much for them. Okay, so we can put blocks next to the observer. And now we put the dispensers down. Like so, I think. Yep. Alright, so now when we have this active, it should be ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Good. Now we need to wire this up to the dispensers by doing the redstone how? Come on, stop talking about whatever gibble you're talking about and just show me where the redstone goes. Stop it. Do the redstone. Oh, cool. And just across the top. Easy peasy. So that should be it. We should be basically operational at this point. So let's go grab some bone meal, some carrots and whatnot, and see if this thing actually works. And if so, we'll make it look pretty. We Happy Few had such a poor reception to its survival style gameplay, they rebuilt it with a single player mode. Oh yeah, I forgot about all that. Yeah. Eh. Let's make a fresh batch of bone meal. After we put a bunch of this stuff away. We're going to need to keep the hoe. Oh, I ideally wish that truck outside would stop beeping. It's not even reversing. Why is your beeper on? You're a bastard, that's why. Oops!
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Perky125 resub 23 months in a row.
Ooh, nearly there.
Oh, nearly there. Oh, I did it again. You are nearly there. Nearly 2 years, Books. Thank you ever so much. Can we have some love in the chat for the resub, please? Please. Make it happen. I know you want her. Alright, I guess that'll do for now. And some carrots. Except those seeds. I guess potatoes will do. How goes things? Not so bad. I'm feeling a bit icky today. I'm mostly over the cold I've had for about a week and a half. Still a bit phlegmy, but yeah, today I feel a bit iffy. I don't know whether the chicken I had last night was not entirely Safe, or I'm still adjusting to my new glasses, or what, but I feel a bit iffy. Just a little bit iffy. Alright, so in theory... Oh, wait, I have to put the bone meal in. Idiot. No point just carrying the bone meal back, you've got to put it in these things. Alright, so all I need to do is stand here and hold down right trigger. Hey, it works. Excellent. A bit worried that it wouldn't. You never know with Bedrock. Even though this is a Bedrock specific tutorial I'm following. They might have had a single patch that broke everything again. Who knows? Not as fast as the odd traditional nano farm using the light level stuff, but seems to work okay. Pretty reliably. Although somehow I've wound up with less potatoes than I started with. How does that work? Are potatoes being destroyed somehow by the mechanism? Aha. Damn it. And I've still only wound up with exactly as many potatoes as I had, so this is not working. It's just harvesting the potato as soon as I plant it, basically. It's not actually... Alright, let's do this. No, it is actually using bone meal, isn't it? Alright, so those are all full stacks of bone meal. Okay, so what have we got? Yeah, it's not working at all. It's using bone meal, but not actually producing... No, it's not using bone meal. Yes, it is using bone meal. But not from that one, only from that one. So it is using bone meal, but only from one of these, one of the side ones, bizarrely enough. I wonder if it's got directional bias or something.
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon
Thank you very much, Jamets.
I think this will be my last tip for a while, so
Wait for it.
carrot, 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 carrot. Carrot, 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 carrot. Carrot, 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 carrot.
I think we're done. Pretty sure we're done. I like that I was going carrot, carry it. Carrot, carry it, carrot, carry it. It's weird! Thank you ever so much, Jamets, for the last one in a while. Thank you ever so much. Look, you've been more than generous already. Look at you, look at you, look at you. Look at you, look at you, look at you. Thank you ever so much for your generosity to this point. Oh, gee, that was actually pissing me off. Carrot curry? Carrot curry, carrot curry, carrot curry. Right then, let's take a nap as the sun goes down and try and figure out this nanofarm bullshit. Because apparently the tutorial that I followed that worked when the tutorial was published, because it shows it working, and it was published 26th of July. So I think that was just before the 1.51 patch or something. Let me read the comments, see if I can find someone saying it doesn't work anymore. Nope. Carrot, 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 carrot. All right. Let's see. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? So, timing is our problem. Perhaps. But timing is based off the observer block and pistons, so... I don't know if we can delay that properly. You right there, fella? Just taking my sand away, are you? Is that what you're doing? I just popped it down. Oop, I've been caught. Do 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 do. Nope, picked up another one instead. Do you mind? Do you fucking mind? Would you mind not rearranging my islands? Son of a bitch into them. We could...
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
Gotta wait for it.
So I see you like to beatbox. Boots and cats and 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 knee high. Boots and cats and 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 boots and cats.
You done? Alright, now you're done with your boots and cats. Before I give you your gravestone thing, I want you all to hear the Buns and Cats beatbox I did when I was working with the Cool Shite and Tube guys in Non-System. We did a movie review podcast, and at the end of one said podcast, we just sort of rolled into an ad-lib. And let me pause my own music. Let me show you what happened. You all ready for this?
Buns and cats and 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 shave my weasel buns and cats and 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 shave my weasel buns and cats and 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 shave my weasel.
Break it down, cute up.
Boom boom cat, boom boom cat, boom boom cat, boom boom boom. Ow! Boom boom cat, boom boom cat, boom boom kick pa. Investigating. Boom boom cat. Investigating.
Still makes me laugh. There's a video that goes along with it actually, where I edited together a bunch of Google image searches of buns and cats. I'm gonna pop into the Discord right now. If I can find my Discord, where is it? There it is. I'll put it in general. Buns and cats and shave my weasel. There we go. It's in the Discord in the general chat if you want to go check that out for yourself. Catchy though, isn't it? Boop, 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 boop. Investigating. Boink. Meanwhile, thank you ever so much, Skull Kid Ray. I want to hear it again.
Buns and cats and 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 shave my weasel buns and cats and 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 shave my weasel buns and cats and 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 shave my weasel.
Break it down, cute up.
Boom boom cat, boom boom cat, boom boom cat, boom boom boom. Ow! Boom boom cat, boom 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 cat, boom boom kick pa. Investigating. Boom boom cat.
I don't know where that investigating bit comes from, but that was Chris Rattray Not normally the funniest member of the group, but on that particular day, he just threw it in there and it just made us all fucking piss ourselves. Ah, good times. Alright, how long can I stare at this failed nano farm before I figure out a new way to do this? I guess one of the options is we replace the observer with some sort of redstone timer to slow this all down, but if we slow it all down, I don't know. Why was that broken? Oh, we still got water there. Yeah. I think the issue is the dirt goes down as the bone meal triggers, so it never actually the potato breaks before the bone meal grows it. So we're gonna have to delay one or the other. So as that pulls... Yeah, a repeater might work, maybe. Try it. Why is there sugarcane there? And where's my cart gone? Alright, my minecart just disappeared. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't your minecart just vanish? Makes perfect sense to me. I think it might be time to give Minecraft a break. As much as I have enjoyed this game, right now it's just pissing me off in so many different ways. I feel like it might be time to just give Minecraft a break. We'll do something different on Sundays. Every time I turn around there's new frustration. Either we give it a break or we just go back to just go back to Java. Java might be buggy, but at least it's predictable. What about Dauntless? I would like to do more Dauntless, but the thing is, nobody shows up for the... I just kicked over my heater. Nobody shows up for the Dauntless streams. Or Monster Hunter World for that matter. I stream those games and just nobody turns up. There's like 8 people in chat, maybe. And all of those, you know, 7 of those 8 people are absolutely silent. So there's no chat, there's no interactivity, there's no discussion, no audience. I enjoy playing the games, but as games to stream and versus the audience I build here, nobody gives a fuck about them. So, what's oh right, I need the redstone stuff. To admit defeat and succumb to the GD, honey, regular GD and absurd vodka. I've been drinking for the last 3 hours. Oh, okay. See you, mate. I enjoy the streams. Yeah, well, I mean, I enjoy the game, but there's not a lot of point in streaming something when I'm just sitting here talking to myself. It gets incredibly frustrating and boring. I mean, I get that some people like to lurk, but when everybody's lurking, and when it attracts like a third of the regular audience, actually even today the audience isn't that strong as far as Minecraft stream goes. I don't know whether that's going to actually work. No, it's not going to work, is it? Because that relies on... Well, I don't know what to do about this. If we delayed... Yeah, not even that works, does it? Because that relies on... Damn it. What about a Fallout 4 playthrough of 476 subs? I've been considering that, yeah. Like, we did a stream, part of a stream, a couple of weeks back. But again, there was only like 5 people here at the time. Where we went through a bunch of mods on whatever that mod site is. I keep forgetting the name of the damn thing. Looking for mods that would make for an interesting twist on a playthrough of Fallout 4 before 76 hits. Made a bit of a list. Made a bit of a set of bookmarks. Would also like to play through Just Cause 3 again before 4 comes, but I don't know whether I'm going to do that on stream or just for myself. You fucking right there? But yeah, as things stand for the stream at the moment, I'm a little bit frustrated that Pokemon and Minecraft are the only ones that most people bother to turn up for. I mean, I get it. You're not interested in watching all the games, but it's still a little bit frustrating because I never ever wanted to be the kind of streamer that was trapped just playing one game. And the instant they the instant they try something else, the audience disappears and revolts. And historically, my audience has been good about that. Whatever we tried to play, people turn up. But lately, that hasn't been true. Something changed. And I don't understand what changed. Which means I can't make adjustments to allow for it properly. And it drives me just a little bit sideways. Fortnite is popular on Twitch. Fuck off. Fortnite. Alright, so Nana Farm broken. What we might have to do is some sort of villager farm after all, I guess. I'm sick of saying that. We try to build something mechanical in Bedrock. Well, this is broken. I guess we'll have to do it a different way. Well, this is broken. I guess we'll have to do this a different way. Well, this is broken. I'm getting tired of that sentence. Bedrock. Just go to hell, Bedrock. Go to hell and you die. What about Splatoon? Reviews of Mario Kart? Well, I'm not that interested in Splatoon myself in Mario Kart. That's always fun here and there for multiplayer. I was kind of hoping that Monster Hunter World would be a good multiplayer chat thing, but only a couple of you are playing. Some Mario Party. I've never actually played Mario Party at all. Ever. Yeah, none of them. Not a single one of them. Weird, eh? How do I not have more fish? What did I do with all the fish? I cooked some of it. Look at the cooked fish. His little frowny face and his crossed-out eyes. That's adorable. Alright, we'll take a couple of sexless carrots. We'll leave the rest for the farm. Raw beef, some of that leather. There's the fish. What else do the villagers trade? Take that sugarcane, that doesn't need to be there. Oops, didn't mean to make sugar, I wanted to make paper. Well. Oopsie daisy. I think the Felchus trades feathers and string, right? I don't even know. So the real trick to finding a game to do the full-on interactivity with the chat room is finding something that I care enough about. I mean, Mario Kart's pretty fun for that, but Mario Kart's not a thing I want to do sort of each and every week. It's a really fun once-off here and there. Alright, so we have Weaponsmith, Butcher, fisherman. 6 fish and an emerald for cook. No, I don't want that. There we go. He does have string for emeralds. So let's start off with you. We should put signs for these guys as well. Can you attach a sign to the edge of... or an item frame to the edge of trapdoor? I think you can. Or we could put one in front of him. Probably put a in front of that, in front of the gate. Oh, not just my crap, make an official Blunty server. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing some, like once a month or something, like on a realm, just do a creative stream and just have a few of the community members in. We'll do creative competitions, like have a theme, you know, build a train station using nothing but the materials and these chests, and you have 2 hours, or you know, shit like that. But yeah, just haven't actioned anything on it yet, but yeah, it's been on my mind. Maybe that's what we'll do on Sundays instead. Instead of having Minecraft Sundays, we'll have Community Sundays. And each Sunday we'll pick a different kind of multiplayer game. Ooh, Unbreaking Fisherman, not too bad. Maybe that'd be a fun twig to it. There we go. 16 emeralds off the bat. Not so bad. Actually, we should go to the cow farm. We've probably got a stack of leather over there by now. You could have to be a sub. Yeah, I think restricting it to subs might be a way to help control that. I mean, I don't want to be exclusionatory. Exclusionatory? I don't want to exclude people, quote unquote, unfairly, but at some point we have to make some sort of rule set to try and make it as fair as possible to make life easy when it comes to picking who gets to play and who doesn't. Randos versus loyal people, or... So yeah, subs or some... I don't know, but yeah, something along those lines. Alright, let's breed these chappies up again. But yeah, now that we've got the villagers starting to get up and running, I think the next step is to build a few perma farms. Especially now that the nano farm is a no-go. How about followed for more than, say, 2 months or subs? Yeah, something along those lines. Dude, we did put crafting bench in here. Cool. Might make more sense to bring the crafting bench over this side, though. Okay, where are you? Saddles? Don't need any saddles. Just use your emeralds, I guess. If you're gonna be like that. Alright, So, what are you again? Weaponsmith. Coal. I guess we can afford to trade coal now that we've got the coral... Oh, not the coral farm, the kelp farm making us endless fuel. We only really need coal for torches these days, and we could always use charcoal for those if we really need to. Yeah, so let's go get all the coal we've got. Let's see what this guy unlocks to. It's nice having a proper, easy, nearly automatic, inexhaustible fuel supply. If there was a way to craft the cooked kelp into blocks automatically, we'd have a just properly forever fuel. Sadly, I feel like we're like 10 years away from that technology being a reality. Although, they did tease relatively recently that they were going to do more with villagers and villager jobs. So it might be that sometime, maybe even the next update or something, in the next big update, with a villager update, and they'll start doing things. Like farmers will farm, you know, and they'll make bread still, things like that. But what if fishermen actually went fishing? What if toolsmiths actually made tools? What if the greencoats, the village idiots, folded kelp into kelp blocks? What if you could actually put these fuckers to work properly? And just not have them permanently locked up for trades. Or at least not all of them. Sharpness 2, bad. Not bad. Iron though, but whatever. Wait, what was that? Iron. Oh, there we go. There's another way to get emeralds. Once we get the iron farm actually properly functional, if we ever get the iron farm properly functional. Alright, who's next? Right, I'm not going to be doing much with this guy because I don't think we've got much roar. Yeah, not enough of anything for you yet. Once we get some passive farms up, we'll be good. Right, where's my paper situation at? Actually, what did we say about this guy? 37? That was like the best trade, wasn't it? So I guess we should put this guy in a box. Boom, 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 boom. Nope. Get in. Get in. Get in. Get in. Get in. Careful, careful, careful. Beautiful. Alright, zombie farm. Let's go grab that flesh we've got sitting around there. Range is 36 to 40, so 37 is pretty good. Cool. Excellent. Fine. Adequate. Acceptable. Good enough. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Since we moved the conduit to the turtle, it doesn't quite reach here anymore. Just out of range, I guess. Thank you very much for the follow there, Nerd XQ007. Wait, where's all the zombie flesh? Did I take it away already? I thought I had a damn box of the stuff. Huh. Ow. Really wish Bedrock had sweeping edge. Yeah, so the zombie farm is just out of range. This is the border, right about here. So the conduit wears off now. So it's active here. Active here. It's literally right on the border. Yeah. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks away. I moved it 4 blocks too far away for it to be active in the water column for the zombie farm. Not that it matters. We've got plenty of air to get down there. Interesting though. Yeah, because it was sitting right here, and now I've popped it under the turtle. Alright, where'd you go, Purple Coat? There you are. Oh, I still don't have enough. Bollocks and bollocking hell. I wonder if I've got any in the main storage area. Are you using any mods? Nope. Entirely vanilla. Well, except for the texture pack, obviously, but yeah. Mechanically vanilla. Running on Windows 10 version anyway, so mods is not really a thing. I mean, there are behavior packs, but I'm not using any of those. Right, so did I leave any zombie flesh behind? I did. Don't know what happened to the rest of it though. Alright, leather, I forgot about that. I wish there was a villager who traded eggs as well. That'd be a good trade for a villager. Even though you've proven to me Minecraft can be so much more than a creative venture, I can't get into it the way I have with Terraria. Never even tried Terraria myself. Boom, boom, boom. Blink. Oops. Don't kiss the turtle. Come up under the turtle. Surprise the turtle. Okay, 8 gold for an emerald, that's not too bad actually. 1 emerald for an lapis. That could be useful from time to time. Which one of you was the string guy? Thank you for the follow, Blake, the god of Fortnite. Sorry, I'm laughing because you were mocking Fortnite earlier. We're talking about other games that could be streaming. Someone suggested Fortnite. I was like, fuck you, I'm not going to play Fortnite. I don't have the time. I don't have the time or will to invest into Fortnite to get good enough at it to be competitive, to have fun. Maybe throw my head back and surprise you never tried Terraria? No. Get a lot of suggestions I try it, especially when I was playing Minecraft. Especially a few years back when Terraria was more popular than it is now. Sorry, just had to do something there. Butcher, we already talked to you. You're the weaponsmith. Actually, did we unlock anything else of you after we did that last set of trades? Yeah, we did. Oh, damn. Damn. The one thing I didn't want, fire aspect. Although an axe with smite, it's not so bad. And you haven't unlocked anything more, have you? Nothing more there. We're not done too bad. We're just sort of idly grinding through spare materials we've had. We're stacking a bit of emeralds already. Thank you, Brady, for the follow. Alright, we really do need to get ourselves a farmer though, so we can make use of all these pumpkins and crap. I wonder if our villagers have actually been breeding yet, or do I need to feed them more carrots? Oh, that's right, I need to clear them out too, because they're all stacked up in the breeder. Damn it. Yep, looks like they've stopped breeding. Okay. Don't remember if you played Overwatch. Yeah, we played Overwatch. I don't play it regularly, but we've played it a few times on stream and stuff. I played it a little bit off stream from time to time. But mainly when I kick it on these days, it's for testing graphics cards and whatnot, for videos, reviews, things like that. I do like it. But much like Fortnite, I just don't have the time to invest in a game like that to be good enough to have fun at it. You gotta be too focused to have proper fun in those games. And I am easily distracted. Actually, let me grab these. We'll go fill some of these farms with carrots while we're waiting to actually figure out how to build up a proper nano farm or something. Just to get some carrot production going for the breeder. And while I'm at it, I'll grab that. I'll just cover over this water to make my life a little bit easier. Oops. I'm not going the hell anymore, am I? Cast that stuff like when you get started with an FF Extreme. I'm sure she'd love that, wouldn't she? There's Star wanted me to play Final Fantasy 14. There's Fish keeps trying to get me into World of Warcraft. What do I leave behind here? Ooh, fair bit actually. Final Fantasy would be interesting because all the dull fight animations are done beautifully. Kind of distracts you from the button presses early game. Yeah, I don't know. Just don't know. Pandarian. You would definitely make a good Pandarian. Perhaps a monk, either Brewmaster or Windwalker. I don't really understand the context of any of that, so I don't know whether you're being serious or trying to be funny or... Let's start with the Pandarian. Why would you think I would make a good Pandarian? Because I'm chubby like a panda? Or is it something about the playstyle of that particular race that you think would suit my general attitude to life? Damn, I missed the junk hole. Alright, let's take what carrots we have and I think I'm just going to have to kill the villagers with a sword. I can't dump lava in there. It'll kill them all. I'm going to have to take a risk. I guess I could try to release them, but I don't want to release all of them. Fuck it, I'm going to risk it. If I screw it up, I screw it up. Thank you for the follow, Pikachu. Gam-ez. Okay. Come on. Alright, anything gonna make it out? No. None of you want to drop down? Christ, this is going to be a disaster. Did I not pick up the glass? God damn it. Nope. Okay, how many is that? I think I got... Nope, there's still too many in there. What's the easiest way to do this? I guess if I go up top and push this guy off, there's at least 2 Lurarians there to breed. Alright, let's try it this way. Do you want to go down the hole? They should have closed those up before I tried that. Sorry, I'm looking tonight the other time. It's alright. Pandas are also laid back. Wow, I can get pretty aggro. Then again, so can I. Pandarians are about as chill as they get in the game, also they can choose which faction they want to join. Leave this starting zone. Oh yeah, I remember that. There's a whole big thing about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Pandarians are the only ones who get to do that, aren't they? Oh, great. Now I can't even shove this guy. God, I hate this fucking game. Move! Don't have my water bucket with me either, do I? I hate how sometimes you can move these guys, sometimes you can't move these guys. Just fucking whatever. What if I do this? I think that'll work. Oh, for fuck's fuck you. Get down the hole. Your friends went down the hole. Okay. Is that there to stop the little kitties? Looks like there's just 2 of you, which is fine by me. Have some carrots. Love? No love yet. Might need more carrots. Also, fixing that door there probably won't hurt me. I think all the other ones are intact. Nice shot. Zoop. Ooh. That came up on me a little bit. Ugh. What did I come back here for? Doors. Or at least an door. Also slab, because there was that broken slab. Just remembered Ross mentioned that there's a new race coming along soon. A fox race, maybe. Ooh. Foxy. What are they going to call those ones? Foxarians? Something super creative. What the? Oh, fuck you, game. Okay. Oh. Oh, hey, it's working again. Nice. I was going to say for a second there, did he just throw a carrot? And then I realized. Right. Once there's enough villagers up here, they tend to push each other through the hole, so I'm not so concerned. Oh, there goes. There goes a little baby. Cool. Right, villager breeder running again. Good, 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 good. Progress. Well, not really progress, but at least we're not going backwards anymore. There's supposed to be several new allied races that they can unlock via quests. Huh. It's pronounced Vulperia. I tell you what, if they name a race of fox people after Vulpix, I'm in. There we go. Got it grown up in there already. Yeah. Okay, so this is how I wound up with villages over here. These little ones wander through sometimes, so if I put a slab there, is the cart still going to be able to come through? I guess we can try it. No, because I can't put a slab there because the rail's there. Oh well, I guess we just have to put up with it. I guess I could put a slab here. And that would stop them coming through. But is that going to fuck up with the rail system? Let's find out. Yes, it is. Bollocking hell. What the? Oh. Definitely only had one cut come through on that button press, so the issue I'm having with doubling up must be along here somewhere. Yeah, well, who cares? I do have to double check, but I think the fox is called Viperians. Viperia, I like that name. It is a pretty good name. And yeah, it's Latin for fox, which is why Vulpix is called Vulpix, if you never picked up on that, by the way, people. I think these are Vulperia secondary cut next to my Wergen. The Wergens are the big wolf people, aren't they? The big dogs, right? I think I remember that correctly. Yeah, the werewolf dudes. Yeah, I thought so. That's right, you were playing one this morning, weren't you? Solar Rune, I'm talking about, guys, was streaming a bit of World of Warcraft this morning. He's only just picked up the game. So when I was... Oh, what's this? Oh, the Iron Helmet looks pretty cool. When I was preparing for the stream today, I noticed that in Discord his username on the active users list thing said streaming. So I thought, well, I'll pop in. Popped in, gave him some advice on how to set up his microphone, and popped out again. Look at me being useful and handy and everything. I get a top hat? I didn't see the top hat. Hey, Palmera, how you doing? Been forever since Slipper? Yeah, it's been a while. How's the job going? Ooh, fisherman, 15. No, he's not really better than our other fisherman, is he? Didn't even know you grew up your beard. Yeah, still growing it out. The neck bit's getting a bit scraggy. It's got the itchy stage at the moment. It's not far away from being soft enough to stop being scratchy, but getting there. Yeah, partly it's because I've never actually grown my beard out. Like this is as long as my beard has ever been. Like I've had my beard in this style before, just this shape and everything, but as far as beard hair goes, it's never been this long before. I normally keep it cropped short. Zerp. So I'm gonna let it grow out. Let's see what happens. See how it looks. Partly out of curiosity, partly out of boredom, and partly because, well, by December it might be long enough to pass for a Santa beard. That might be fun. Walk around the shopping malls and stuff in a red t-shirt, telling kids to go fuck themselves. Ruin a few lives. Top hat was a random drop of some rich NPC. Nice. Gives you a fucking top hat, never parting with it. Does it have any sort of effect or anything? I don't even know if that's how Warcraft works. Does it have kind of a... did you get slightly more loot or something? Thank you for the follow, Ball Beast. He sounds like a Horde player. What, because I want to fuck with kids at Christmas time. By the way, I said fuck with kids, not... Gotta be careful in this day and age. Alright, I guess I'll let you grow up. Am I still... Right, I'm gonna go grab a lever to swap that out with a lever and see if we can stop getting doubles and quadruples. Oh, I guess we're out of fresh villagers. Sounds like it's getting windy out there again today. It got real windy very briefly yesterday. Like it was so windy it managed to suck one of my windows open. So one of my windows is sort of it tilts out, and I leave it slightly ajar. It was windy enough to cause enough air pressure up the side of the building to open the window out. And I just heard it gust again there. I had to go. Woohoo. It has one defense, but yes, other drops do have stuff like that, just not the top hat. Wow, that's a shame. You'd think the top hat would have something cool. So one of the things I liked about Fallout 4, the different effects and stuff like that that clothing would have. Like you'd put on a nice suit and all of a sudden you'd be more charming and get better deals and things like that. Or a ball gown or something like that, a little red dress. I came back up here for a reason, and it was... Oh, right, I remember. Levers. Also, let's see how those carrots are doing. Quick question off a fish. What's your favourite male and female character models? Female Worgen, female Night Owls. Oh, come on. If I ever design a Minecraft mod of my own, a behavior pack, I would design it so you could sleep as soon as the sky starts turning orange. If I want to go to bed early, let me go to bed early. I'm 40 years old now, I get tired. Actually, I really don't get any more tired or anything like that than I ever have done. You hear a lot of people my age complain, well, once you get past 35, you're tired all the time. No, you're not. It might also be because I don't work a 9 to 5 office job or anything like that, you know, that wears me out. If I want to take a nap during the day, I take a nap during the day, and I always have done. No, little guy, you get out of there. You get out of there before you grow up in there. What's your problem? Whatever. Yeah, I might have to put some flowing water in there to help make sure that doesn't happen. Yeah, if I just knock out those 2 blocks there, sit them back a bit, that'll screw up the doors. I don't know. It did work. It worked fine, and then it didn't work, and I'm sick of things just not being consistent. Perfect exit. It's so weird how these things keep jumping up a block in the air every time I turn away. They just hover there for no apparent reason. It has been enjoyable for fighting because you get random loot. No idea how amazing Final Fantasy is. Yeah, it's the whole loot grind thing is always a bit of a fun time in a lot of games. It's another baby. Now, I was just going to trigger when I flick this off again because of using observers to the signal. At least only one came through then. Not sure how many spare minecarts are left halfway up the track though. Okay, so the lever seems... Whoop, nope. The lever summoned 2. How? I don't understand what's going on here. How is this single redstone line transmitting multiple pulses to that dispenser? Whatever. In you go, boys. I'm waiting for you to grow up and see what happens to you. Why is there an extra minecart? Alright, so... looks like we've got a couple of blacksmiths. A couple of... butchers. But still no farmers. The ones I actually want so I can trade my melons and pumpkins and stuff. I don't know if this is random, but anyone ever learned anything by reading articles online? I feel like I don't need high school anymore. There's a difference between learning about stuff you want to learn about and learning about stuff you need to learn about. That's what school's for. There's lots of stuff that I learnt about, whoops, in school that I wouldn't have sought out on my own, but has been useful. So yeah, unless you're following some sort of homeschool guide anyway, to force yourself to learn about stuff you wouldn't seek out off your own bat. Yeah, school definitely still has a place. Not just for, you know, the stuff you'll learn in class, but for various aspects of social interactions. Learning about people. Or learning how to deal with people, or learning how to cope with people, learning how to ignore people, really. Had a lot of experience learning how to ignore dickheads when I went to school. Okay. Definitely invaluable later in life. But yeah, I spent a lot of time on the internet reading about stuff online as well, teaching myself things. If a day goes by and I don't learn something new, I just don't feel right about it. Always seek out new stuff to learn. Plus, you're never really sure whether what you're learning about online is actual fact or someone's opinion dressed up as fact. You've got to be careful about the sources. At least when you're at school, there has been some effort made to teach you stuff from verified sources. Sometimes it's wrong, but still. But yeah, the value of being able to learn about anything you want to learn about within minutes is incredible. Wasn't really that easy when I was a kid. Certainly not when I was a preteen, when the internet, existed, but it wasn't in everybody's home ever present. And when I was a teenager, it was getting there, but still wasn't ubiquitous. The amount of resources online was vastly different. The kinds of resources online were vastly different. But these days, man, what a time to be alive. But yeah, I've learned to do so many different kinds of things thanks to the internet. I've learned about different things thanks to the internet. But usually the stuff I teach for myself is how to do things. How to do useful things, or how to do things I've been doing but do them better, or quicker, or more efficiently, or smarter. Okay. How are these carrots doing? Graduated high school back in 90, and that only sort of existed in articles. We're not on it yet. Yeah. Why do the carrots up here grow so much faster than the other plots? What is it about this particular spot that makes these carrots grow faster? Do carrots grow faster when they sit next to pumpkins, I wonder? Wouldn't that be a weird little mechanic? I remember back when I was in high school, our librarian was always very serious about us learning how the Dewey Decimal System works. It's important to know, otherwise you won't be able to find any information you're looking for. Today, grab powder again. Damn it. I've never used the Dewey Decimal System. And we all talk about that thing in math class. You have to learn how to do this properly. You won't have a calculator with you all the time. If only they knew. Not only do I have a calculator with me all the time in the shape of my smartphone, but there are websites where I can do sort of advanced math, like anything. I use it's not really advanced math, but I use a website all the time for figuring out percentages. Not just, you know, what's an 18% tip on a $43 bill, that kind of thing, but working out percentages of if I'm doing a review of a graphics card, and the difference between two different graphics cards on one game is a difference between a game running at 45 frames a second versus 67 frames a second. I use a website, just plug in those two numbers. What's the percentage increase between these two? It's this percentage increase. And I'll mention that in the review. And I don't have to do any math. I just typed in the numbers on a website. It did it for me. It's beautiful. What a time to be alive. Nerhooks, thank you very much for the follow. Math was easy until someone made up the user letters. Actually, not even then. I never really got on with math. I think they say the left brain, right brain. I'm all about the one that isn't math. Hey, Jasper. Send the fade out already? Alright, man. Cheated on high school. Mum was working on a master's degree. Got me access to the college library. Oh, I'm way overdue for a break. Why didn't Moobot remind me? Or did Moobot remind me and I missed it because we were all chatting about something? Alright, let me just fix this up real quick. Hopefully that didn't ruin those way those doors are supposed to work. There we go. I should flush the little ones down. Also might flush the carrots down when I try and do that stuff as well. God damn it. Oh well. Burn that bridge when I come to it. Couldn't finish high school, thanks to things, nothing legal. To get my GED a year later. There you go. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in just a moment.